What's going on, guys? So today I wanted to make a guitar beat, but my guitar is all the way downstairs and I'm too lazy to go get it. So I went ahead and got another guitar from the house and we're gonna use that to make a guitar beat. So that's what we're doing today. I'm just gonna be recording straight into the microphone and we're gonna try to make a guitar beat out of this really crappy guitar in my house. So before we do that, we need to go over here. This is what we need to do. Bless Bob Ross. Love you, bro. Month of May. Look at that. He painted that shit into existence, my dude. He's gonna keep me calm through this whole thing, okay? Let me get Bless Bob Ross in the chat down there, alright? So, let's go ahead and get into this beat, cut into the footage of me recording it, and let's make some fire. Way harder than it looks, by the way. Okay, so we're gonna try to do one note, and just record that in. What? None of these are tuned. Why? That is the hardest thing to play. None of those strings are like in tune, which, I mean, do you expect it? What is that, nylon? Nylon strings, my dudes. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to jump in here and we're going to try to figure out something with that. At least I have the single note ones, which I know I could transpose into like any key that I want, or like any note that I want, but trying to use that. Da, 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 da. That's going to be hard. So let's hop in there now. Alright everyone, so now we're here and we're in FL Studio and I'm just going to run through this real quick. I already made the beat and lost that footage. So I'm just going to go over all the main parts. Let's get into it. So I recorded the guitar and I recorded it into Edison. And what I did is I just picked one single note out of all of those notes, cleaned it up, made it sound real nice. So there's our note. All I did was dragged it into here. So now I have the note and I can play it. Cool. So here's the one that I'm using. Routed it over here to this mixer track. And we're going to go through all the effects that I used. So first thing I did is I EQ'd it. I rolled off all the low end and boosted the high. I put a delay on it, just standard delay. And that just kind of gives it this twang. I used isotope vinyl. I put it on year 2000. I don't know, it just gives it kind of a warm feeling. Also, this is, let me pull that back up. This is a free plugin, so for all you people that like to make beats and have like anime stuff like playing in the background, this will probably be your best friend because it makes everything sound like it's vinyl. You can like warp everything. You can put scratches, like fake scratches in like the vinyl, you know, or it can be dusty or electrical noise. Like mechanical noise, where you can change a whole lot of stuff, but I just wanted this just so it'll have a certain sound to it. Did not use gross beat. Reverb too. All I did was use the preset Cathedral, and that's it. I dialed it back to about here. So it's not full, but this is what it sounds like now. Which is definitely something that I can use. So, you find the main melody. So I made this melody. It's B minor. And this is going to be what our song is. Very straightforward. So all I did is I took this, duplicated it down, and reversed it. Clicked reverse right there. So then I get something like this. And the only real difference with this is I EQ'd off a lot of the highs. I rolled off a lot of lows just because I wanted mids. So it will sit in the mix in a different spot than everything else. And I gave it cathedral as well. And doing that, I can just play chords, and I got this. Which is really cool to have, like, you know, some more background noise and all that stuff. It really fills out your song. Now, these ones are the same thing as the first one. They're just an octave lower. I routed these up here. Boosted the highs a little bit, but I boosted the low mids a tiny bit as well, just because I really want this one to punch through, because it is lower. So I wanted this one just to punch through the mix a little bit more, just so you can hear it. And it also has effector, and I just threw on the flanger. I don't know, that's the setting. I had to turn the gain down a whole lot because it just gets real loud. Fruity reverb as well. Use cathedral again, but I dialed this one back to about 50% over here. And for that one, I'm just playing chords. Same chords as the main thing. This one is also down. This is exactly the same as this one. But I had this one, I made this one differently because I was going to be routing it to a different router or a different mixer track, but I decided that I liked the flanger, so I just threw it back on there. And the only reason I have that one is because I have the main melody playing just an octave lower. And that's really about it. So this one, I'm not even using that one. That's about it. And then I have like all my kicks, 808s, hi-hats, clap, snares, and all that stuff. And if you guys like any of the kicks or the 808s or anything like that, then I am making my first beat pack, and that's going to be for sale. I don't know how much people sell these things for. I think it's like $40 or something like that. I'm probably going to be selling this for like $5. So link will be down in the description. It's going to have kicks, it's going to have 808s, it's going to have hi-hats. Yeah, I did all the midis down here, in case you're wondering why these are all down here. I don't like having my melodies in MIDI. I don't know, just because I like doing envelopes and stuff like that. And working with samples is a lot better. So I always take my midis, I always record them, and then I put them back in. Just because they're easier, you can time stretch them, you can do all sorts of stuff. So, in case you're wondering why all these are knocked off, that's why. So, we'll go ahead and we'll play the song. Hopefully you guys enjoy. This is it.
track, bitch.